Welcome to all. Today's subject is microcontroller and embedded systems. In the last session, the third model, we have to discuss about the history of the embedded systems and what is the embedded systems and what is the major applications we have to use it in the embedded systems, and we have to see the core of the embedded systems in the last class, and also we have discussed about the SISC and RISC, the difference between the SISC and RISC. Okay, and also we have to see the difference between the microcontroller and embedded systems. Okay, and today's we have to start about the sensors and actuators. It is a very beginning of this chapter. We already mentioned that embedded system is a constant instruction with a real world and the controlling or monitoring function executed by the embedded systems is achieved in according to with the changes happening to the real world. The changes in the system environment or variable are detected by the sensor connected to the input port of the embedded systems. If the system, think but the system is the thing, the embedded system is designed for any controlling purpose, the system will produce a some changes in the controlling variable to bring a controlled variable to the desired value. It is achieved through the actuator connected to the output port of the embedded systems. If the embedded system is designed for monitoring purpose only, then there is no need to include a actuator in the systems. For example, take the case of the ECG machine. It is designed to monitor the heartbeat status of the patient, and it cannot impose to control over the patient's heartbeat and its order. The sensor used here are the different electrode set connected to the body of the patient. The variation are captured and presented to the user through the visual display or some printed charts. What is a sensor? A sensor is transduce device, a transducer device convert energy from one form to the another for any measurement or controlled purpose. This is what I heard during my engineering degree from the transducer paper. If we look back to the smart running shoe example give in this, we can identify that the sensor which measure the distance between the caution and magnet in the smart running shoe in the magnetic Hall effect sensor. Accurator. Accurator is the form of the transducer device which converts a signal to corresponding physical action. Accurator act as the output device. The I/O subsystems, nothing but the input and output subsystems. In the I/O subsystems of the embedded system, facilitates the interaction of the embedded systems with the external world. As mentioned earlier, the interaction happened through a sensor and actuator connected to the input and output port respectively of the embedded systems. The sensor may not be directly interfaced to the input part. Inside they may be interfaced through the signal conditioning and transitioning or translating system like ADC, photocouple, etc. This section illustrates some of the sensor and actuator used in embedded systems and I/O systems to facilitate the interaction of embedded systems with the external world. The external world, in the sense, it is the output device or the any other interact with the that communication with that device. Next one is the LED, nothing but light emitting diode. The light emitting diode is the important output device for the visual indication in any embedded systems. The LED can be used the indicator for the status various signal or situation. A typical example are indicated to present of power condition like device on, battery low, or charging of battery for the battery operation handled embedded devices. Light emitting diode is the PN junction diode referred to the which one, the analog electronics, and it cannot sorry and it contain an anode and cathode. For proper functioning of LED, the anode of it should be connected to the positive terminal to supply the voltage and cathode to the negative terminal of supplying the voltage. The current flowing through the LED must be limited to the value below the maximum current that it can be conduct. The resistance to used in series between the power supply and LED to limit the current through a LED. The ideal LED interfacing circuit is shown in the figure. In that figure, we have to see that one R is one resistor, VCC, which one you have to supply that one. The LED can be interfaced to the port pin of the processor or controller in two ways. In the first method, the anode is directly connected to the port pin and the port pin divides the LED. In this approach, the port pin source current to the LED when the port is logical high. In the second method, the cathode of LED is connected to the port pin of the processor controller and the anode to the supply the voltage through a current is limited resistor. The LED is turned on when the port pin is at logic low. Here the port pin sinks current if the LED is directly connected to the port pin. Depending on the maximum current that a port pin can source, the brightness of LED may not be the required level. In the second approach, the current is directly sourced by the power supply and the port pin act as the sink of the current. Here we will get the required brightness of the LED. And the next one is the 7 segment display. The 7 segment LED display is an output device for the displaying the alphanumerical characters. It contains the 8 light emitted diode, nothing but LED segments, arranged in the special form. Out of the 8 LED segments, 7 are used for displaying the alpha numeric characters and one is used for the representing the decimal point. In the decimal number display, you already have to see the decimal look like the LED in the 8. Okay, in the railway station, especially you have to see in the maximum, you have to see in the railway station and other where we have to display the messages or the numbers. Explained arrangement of LED segment in a 7 segment display. The LED segment are named A to G and decimal points LED segment is named as DP. The LED segment A to G and DP should be a little accumulate accordingly to display the number of characters. For example, for displaying the number 4, the segment F, G, B and C are lit. For displaying 3, the segment A, B, C, D and DP are lit. For displaying the character D, the segment B, C, D, E, B, C, D, E and G are lit. All these 8 LED segments need to be connected to one port of processor and controller for displaying the alphanumeric digits. The 7 segment this LED display are variable in two different configurations, namely common anode and common cathode. In the common anode configuration, the anode of 8 segment are connected commonly, whereas the common cathode configuration, the 8 LED segments share a common cathode line. In the common anode and common cathode configuration, based on the configuration of 7 segment LED unit, the LED segment another or cathode is connected to the port of the processor or controller in the order A segment to the least significant port pin and DP segment to the most significant port pin. The current flow through each of the LED segment should be limited to the maximum values supported by the LED display unit. The typical value of current falls within the range of 20 milliamp. The current through each segment can be limited by connected to the current limiting resistor to the to the anode or the cathode of each segment. The value of the current limiting resistor can be calculated using the current value from the electrical parameter listing of the LED display. For common cathode configuration, the anode of each LED segment is connected to the port pin of the port of which display is interfaced. The anode of the common anode LED display is connected to the 5 volt supply voltage through the current limited resistor, and the cathode of each LED segment is connected to the respective port pin line. For an LED segment of lit in the common anode LED configuration, the port pin to which cathode of LED segment is connected should be a set of logic 0. The 7 segment LED display is a popular choice for low cost embedded application like public telephone call, monitoring device, point of sale terminal, etc. Optocoupler. What is an optocoupler? Optocoupler is a solid state device to isolate two port of circuit. Optocoupler combination or the combines the an LED and phototransistor in a single housing. In electronic circuit, an optocoupler is used for suppressing interface of data communication circuit isolation, high voltage suppression, simultaneous suppression and signal intensification, etc. Optocoupler can be used in either input circuit or the output circuit. And of the optocoupler in the input circuit and output circuit of embedded system with microcontroller as the system core. An optocoupler is available as IC from the different semiconductor manufacturers. For example, MCT2MIC from the fire chilled semiconductor. Stepper motor. Stepper motor is the electromechanical device which generate a discrete display is displacement is response to the electrical signal. Different from the normal DC motor in its operation. The DC motor produces continuous rotation for applying DC voltage, whereas the stepper motor produces a discrete rotation in response to the DC voltage applied to it. Stepper motors are widely used in the industrial embedded application, consumer electronic products and robotic control systems. The paper feed mechanism of printer or fax makes use a stepper motor for its functioning. Based on the coil winding arrangement, the two-phase stepper motor is classified into two. They are unipolar and bipolar. A unipolar stepper motor contains two windings per phase. The direction of the rotation of the stepper motor is controlled by changing the direction of current flow. The current is one direction flow through one coil and in the opposite direction flow through the other coil. It is easy to shift the direction of rotation by just switching the terminal to which the coil are connected. The coil is represented by A, B, C and D. Coils A and C carries a current in opposite direction for phase 1. Similarly, B and D carries the current in opposite direction for phase 2. Bipolar stepper motor contains a single winding per phase. For reversing the motor rotation, the current flow through a winding is reversed dynamically. It required a complex circuitry for a control or the current flow reversal. The stator winding detail for the two-phase unipolar stepper motor and the bipolar stepper motor can be implemented in a different way by changing the sequence of activation of the stator winding. The different stepping motors supported by stepper motor are explained. The rotation of the stepper motor can be reversed by reversing the order in which the coil is energized. Two-phase unipolar stepper motor are popularly choice for embedded application. The current requirement for stepper motor is a little high and hence the port pin of the microcontroller or the processor may not be able to drive from directly. Also, the supply voltage required the operate stepper motor varies normally in the range of 5 volt to 24 volt. Depending on the current and voltage requirements, special driving circuits are required to interface the stepper motor with the microcontroller or the processor. Commercial of the shelf stepper motor driver IC are available in the market and they can directly interface to the microcontroller port. Is an octal peripheral derived array available from ON Semiconductor. and the ST microcontroller for driving 5-volt stepper motor. A simple driving circuit can also be built using transistors. A relay is the electromechanical device in the embedded application. The relay unit act as dynamic path, a selector or signal and the power. The relay unit contain a relay coil made up in insulated wires of the metal core and metal armature with the one of the more connects. The relay work on electromagnetic principle. When the voltage is applied to the relay coil, the current flow through a coil which turns the generates a magnetic field. The magnetic field attract a amateur core and moves to contain a point or contact a point. The movement of contact point changes the power or signal flow path. Relay are available in the different configuration. Okay, these are called as the embedded systems of the stepper motor, of the unipolar and the bipolar of that one. And the next one we have to discuss about the next session of the which one the single pole, a single through, and buzzer and the push button switches, keyboards. These are things we have to discuss in the next session. I hope you have to understand that today's this one today's topic of the embedded core as the embedded systems of that one. Thank you.